So I wanted to do a quick video and tell my clients, or just anyone in general, like what to expect once you find a property that you like. So you find a property that you will absolutely adore and you want to put an offer in. You contact your agent, hopefully you're working with an agent like myself, but any qualified, experienced agent, and communicate to them that you want to submit an offer. So you submitted an offer and it got accepted. Yay! And the binding agreement is where both sides of the transaction have agreed to terms of the contract, the sale, the purchase of the property, and you moving forward towards a closing date. So you got a contract and you want to bring what next? If you're working with an agent, they should have advised you about the earnest money and when that is due. The earnest money is the money that your buyer will put down to show that they're serious about a property. And it's usually about 1%, but keep in mind that that is 100% negotiated. It can be as high or as low as both parties agree to. So the earnest money is going to be submitted usually within 3 days of the binding agreement date. And it's going to tell you in the contract who holds the earnest money. It can be the listing agent or the selling agent, or it can be a closing attorney. Both parties has agreed in the contract who holds the amount of the money to due, so that's the next thing you should be moving forward to. Another thing you want to do really quickly up the jump is to get the property inspected. Normally you have anywhere from 7 to 14 to 21 days to do your due diligence, and due diligence is you doing all the necessary homework or research, investigation if you will, to determine if the property is something that's going to work for what you need it to work for. You'll get your inspector out there, surveys if that's necessary, radon testing, termite inspectors, anything that you think you need more information on in order to determine if this is a good investment, if it's a good purchase, if it's something that you want to move forward with. So you get an inspector out there. Normally I try to get them out there within 48 to 72 hours, get the report back to you, and then is another round of negotiations based on what the inspection report reveals. So the inspection is done, the report is back, you've already raised concerns to the seller. They're going to fix certain things, they're not going to fix the other. Are you okay with what they're going to fix? We want to move to the next stage. The next part of the process is your appraisal and your financing, making sure all that is completed in a timely manner. So the appraisal is usually managed by the bank, and that's going to determine the value that the bank or the appraisers assign to the property. Typically, most likely than not, it would appraise right about the contract price, and that wouldn't be an issue. But then the bank would have conditions on your loans that you would have to respond to rather quickly to make sure that you are approved, not pre-approved, not conditionally approved, but you're approved before your financing contingency expires. And that's important because that's the last stop you have to protect your earnest money if for some reason you miss that deadline. So once your inspection is fine, once your financing conditions are all removed, your appraisal comes back okay, title is cleared, you're ready to close. Closing dates could be anything from 7 days to 6 months. Everything is pretty much negotiated, but we tend to see a standard of like 30 days. Basically, that's the process. And there's always exceptions, there's always different things. With condominiums, it's slightly different than with single family homes. But this is the general bones of what would happen once you go through and get an offer accepted and go binding. If you have any questions, comment, DM, follow me on social media. My name is Nattalie, and we sell house like a boss.